Alright guys, here we are with yet another video on the Bitcoin price. Well, there's so many things going on in the market right now. Bitcoin reaching out to its all-time high, reaching exactly, to be precise, exactly at the 69 in this perpetual chart. It has reached 69.350 USDT. But if you will compare it with other charts like in the Binance chart, it has hit exactly at 69k. That was the previous all-time high, and from that point we can see this rejection taking place. But before that, let me quickly show you the USDT dominance. If you remember my video on USDT dominance, I mentioned about this support level here, which was at 4%, to be precise 4.06%, and I mentioned about the bounce back that would likely come if this support is holding on. And as this was on the weekly time frame, this is on a weekly time frame, and we can see that a nice bounce that is coming up on the USDT dominance. Now this is the halving date that we are waiting for, and if the bounce back happens before this halving, then there might be a nice chance to see Bitcoin and the other market showing some correction before the halving. So this is playing off as per projected, as per analyzed. Now we will see what is going on in the Bitcoin price. Now this is the EMA that I'm holding. If I'm not wrong, this is the 50 EMA, right? As you can see it in the settings. Yeah, the yellow one is the 50 EMA, and currently the Bitcoin price is holding this EMA price where we have a good support. As you can see it on the screen, this is holding a good support for Bitcoin, and most probably this should hold and maybe tentatively make some rally above. This analysis is only for the shorter time frame. Right, we do have the major support close to 52k holding on, and right now we can see that this massive drop, it has reached almost 59k. Right now, from the all-time high level, if we have to compare it how much it has dropped so far, then from the all-time high level it has already dropped close to 14%. Yeah, that's the drop. We can see it right now. It has dropped 14%, and we might see more rejection coming in. Now moving on to the daily time frame. This is a daily time frame, and I've already mentioned on my other social media platforms about this chart right here, that the second layer of resistance at the previous all-time high, we have already touched that level. And on my previous post I've mentioned that it is quite important for Bitcoin to hold this level right here, where we might see some something like this where it will sustain, right? But we can see that it is not holding it, but yet the daily close is still 3 hour, close to 4 hours left, right? And then there could be a chance that we might see Bitcoin making a nice shadow and then going up again, closing above 65k. But if that's not happening, then I'm hoping for the 60k to hold on, and currently Bitcoin price is holding this price level. And if things goes well, then most probably the Bitcoin price will tentatively rally in between this range, and maybe we might see a nice breakout sooner or later. So this is what we can expect as of now. Initial support, this was the resistance, but this 60k will be the support now. And the initial support, we can see it, another initial support close to 53k. That could be the nice support range for Bitcoin if we see a crash coming in. Moving out to the weekly time frame, here is some interesting thing about this weekly time frame, and we must pay attention. I would like to move into our previous all-time high. As you can see it on the screen right now, our previous all-time high was close to 20k, 19,800, and this price was quite significant for the Bitcoin, because it was back in 2017, and after years, back in December 2017, and then it was back in November 2020. So it was close to 3 years of gap, as we can see it, and the Bitcoin price was in the bear market. And then after 3 years, Bitcoin tried to touch the all-time high level of 20k once again. And once when it did that, we can see that right after touching this price, we saw this red candle forming, and this is a weekly time frame. So we can notice that for a week the market was trending between the range of 16.2k to 19.5k. So that was a range, we can see it for a week. And then if we have to compare it, the drop, then it was close to 16% drop. And after the 16% drop over here, we saw Bitcoin for the next couple of weeks. On the third week, the Bitcoin price just break out the all-time high, and it made a new all-time high level, which went all the way to 64.9k. And then from that level we saw another breakdown coming in, where we saw the rejection, and from that level we saw the all-time high at 69k. Now the same thing, we can picture it over here. Either this could be the scenario where we'll see a 16% drop on the Bitcoin price for a week, and then maybe we will start to rally again, which will give enough time for the correction. If not, if we are considering this scenario to take place, then most probably it will be a very significant drop all the way to 55%. Now this drop will lead the price all the way to 30k, and if we happen to see this 16% or maybe 20% drop, then the price will go all the way to close to 50k. So that's the range that we can keep it as of now. I don't know if this candle is going to play similar to this candle right here, but we will see how things goes. Now for that, it is quite important for this weekly close to close in green, to be on the safer side. But if this close is in red, dropping down below this resistance level over here, which is close to 60k to the all-time high level, if it breaks below this level or closes below this level in the weekly time frame, then the chances of showing a major correction is quite possible. And the major correction, like I mentioned, 52 to 53k. If not, then close to 44k. That's what we can expect. In the worst case scenario, 30k. That's the bottom that we can see it if we see a correction coming in. So that's it, guys. That's the update I would like to give. I hope you guys are safe with your trades right now. Please do not consider this as a financial advice. This video is only meant for educational purpose. So if you have gained some good information from this video, then do like, share, and subscribe. God bless you all. Trade safely. Bye bye, and I'll see you in my next video.